What happened?
Nothing.
There is some even matter. This meeting is in something. I plus a continue. Otherwise, it will discontinue. There are only two things: either life certificate or birth certificate. No third certificate. So any doubts in the earlier class? I have sent some material. Did you receive?
I did not send.
Why? Oh.
I did not check.
No, you should be fast. I worked hard and collected all the material. Although it is on the tip of my tongue, I have to give some references. So giving references, I have given all the things. Because Ashray told you now that I will give material. I have given material from Aitariya Brahmanam, Garuda Puranam, Mahabhashyam, etc. Sushita Samhita, what not?
Chinta Mastu. Okay, send it right now. It will still help.
Can you?
You're on mute. Mahodaya, you're on mute.
Yes, I am sending.
No, I'm not. He is on mute. Yes. When you say Mahodaya, generally it refers to me.
Guruvarya. So you are Guruvarya.
Oh, okay. People have got different nomenclature. So everybody himself. Because language is not taxed. Okay. Any doubts? See, yesterday whatever we discussed, those things I have given, references and all that. Tell me how you are.
Is it a common prayoga for Shashi to say, for example, Matu Smarati? Is it common? Yeah. Okay.
People don't use because they don't have smarana of Mata at all. They forget Mata. There is Shiksha Valli Vedamanuyacharya Antevasanamanushasti Satyam Vadadham Manchara Swadhyaya Anma Pramadaha. There, Matu Devo Bhava, Pitu Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. So Matusparanam, that is what just before you came I was telling this is Sai Krishna. Shankaracharya says, Kuputro Jayeta Sambhavanayam Ling. Maybe. Vachidapi Kumata Nabhavati. But we come across so many Kumatas. They are killing children. Whatever may be the reason. So this is Kali Yuga Lakshanam. Why people are suffering like that? People, you see, just talk to anybody, they don't have peace of mind. Why? So what happens is, okay, so Baba, any doubts in the earlier class? I have sent the material.
No doubts.
The material you may receive or you might have received. Just check with it, and if you have any doubts, for everything I have given references from Vaisheshika Darshanam for the Upachara, and Artha Anadeshanam from Mahabhashyam, and what is that? Sarpihi, Dadi, etc. from Shabara Bhashyam and Aitare Brahmanam, Shadguru Shishya Vyakhyanam. What is the ghee, what is Sarpihi, what is Ghrutam, etc. All those
yes,
things.
Acharya, uploaded to the e-learning LMS.
Then they have to download.
Yes.
Okay, it may take some time. Just go through that and then come back with the doubts. Okay. So this also have given sufficient jnanam. Even Nagesha was in Brahat Shabdyan Dishakra. Nagesha was also saying for that he knew that Sarpihi is required. Therefore, Lakshyartha you have to take, but not Vachyartha. Okay. Today, where are we? Yaha Avidathasya Adhigartha Dayeshan Karmani. Iksmarne is the dhatu, Nichim Adhipurvaha. Okay, ing Adhyayane is there, Nichim Adhipurvaha. Adhi, ing, adhi, adhyayanam. Ing is not separately and independently used anyway. Similarly, ik also. So, adhik means smaranam. Adhigatha, smaranartha. Adhigartha, that means Smaranartha, Daya, Isha. Okay. In the Daya Dana Gati Rakshana Hinsa Daneshu, that is there. Actually, among the 8 Atmagunas I have given you, already given you, among them first one is Atma, Bhotadaya. Bhotadaya is first Atmaguna. Everybody should have. Okay. And also Puranam says Atma Vatsarva Bhuteshu. This is from Matsya Puranam. Therefore, Daya means para Dukha Prahana Ichha, a desire to avoid just to take away the dukkha of others. That is called Daya. Daya, Karuna, Karunyam, Karunyam, Karuna, Grana, Amarkosha. Okay, all these words. So, when Esham Karmani, Esham Shabdana, Yoge Karmani, Sheshe Shashti Syat. Sheshe Shashti, so you cannot have a samasa. You have to use Matu Smaranam only. Mataram Smarati in that sense. Okay, here Adhikartha, Adhika, Adhiki is Smaranam. Therefore, Matahu Smaranam, Shashti Vibhakti, Sheshe Shashti will be there. One should not say Matru Smaranam. Is it clear? Shashti Vihita. Sarpisho Dayanam. So, Sarpishaha means Karmi Bhoda. Sarpihi. Sarpihi is actually what you call karma. Okay, Tat Sambandhi Dayanam. Okay, that he wants this Sarpi. Okay, Dayate will be there, Daya Dhatu. Okay, for that Sarpi is required. Dayanam, to show some what you call Daya, Karuna, he wants Sarpi. He is taking Sarpi for that purpose. Sarpishaha Dayanam. Ishanam is Aishwarya. Here Ishanam is Rakshanam. Sarpishaha Dayanam Sarpishaha Ishanam Va. Because it is in Karmakaraka. Sarpihi Sarpishi Sarpimshi Sarpish Shabdha Sakaranta Napunsakalingaha. Okay. So Shashti is Vihita in Karmani. This is what is called Karmani Shashti. We have discussed Brahma Jignasa, Dharma Jignasa. There is samasa will be there. Here there is no samasa. Kuniyah Pratiyatne. This Pratiyatna is a technical word used. Nowadays it is not being used. Nobody understands this terminology. Pratiyatna means samskaraha, gunadhanam. Okay. So Kuniyah upon Dukri Karne Dhatu. Pratiyatne, when you want to improve the guna of a thing, that is Pratyatra. Yeah, it will get to Shashti. So, Kriyaha Karmani Sheshe Shashti Syat Gunadhane. Adhanam is Dudhai Dharana Poshanayoho. To put, to add something. Edhodakasyopaskaranam, Upaskaranam, or Parishkaranam, or Gunadhanam, or Pratyatna, all these things mean the same. In Vaidya Shastra, if the water is heated, boiled with some dry sticks of neem, etc., then it will have certain guna, that water boiled like this. So that is what is being referred to. So earlier we have seen Edho Dakasya. Earlier we have seen such example. So now Edho Dakasya Upaskaranam. Rujarthanam Bhavavachananam Ajvarehe. Jvara means peda. Okay. Rujarthanam Ruk. Roge.
One doubt, Guru. So when you said Edodakasya Upaskaranam, so that Eda Udaka iti samasa kritah va?
Edodakasya samasa samasaha kritaha. Edodakasya, there you can have samasa. But Edodakasya Upaskaranam, Shashti only will come. Edodakasya. Isn't it? This is karma. Edhodakam upaskaroti, isn't it? Actual sentence is Edhodakam upaskaroti. So what Panini says, if it is a karmakarakam, karmani shashti will be there, but not dvitiya. Is it clear?
Okay, so upaskaranam nama pratiyatna.
Gunadhanam. See, what you are doing is you take some black pepper and shunthi. Both of them you mix up, put in some water and then boil. What will happen? It will check your pratishyaya, common cold, etc. Jara, etc. So you are making gunadhanam, isn't it?
Mm.
Some guna you are bringing in, isn't it?
Okay. Mm.
So that is what is meant by Panini. So
So
when there
you-
is gunadhanam, there is karma, kru dhatu, then instead of Ditya, Shashti will come. Is it clear?
Okay, so if I, for example, if I take some neem sticks, I put it in the water and I boil it, right? Then the quality of the water is influenced by the Eda.
Naturally.
That is what.
Is just any stick, this thing. Yadhaha, yadhas, both are there from Linga and Napusaranga. Yadhaha, yadho, yadhaha, yadhaha, yadhasi, yadhansi. Both are there. Okay, like that, Odaka, Daka, both are there, which mean water. Now tell me.
So that means that any, like for example, in the modern day, we make tea, green tea. We put green tea leaves in the water, and that is Edodakam only then, right?
Is it yadhas? Are you putting tea sticks or tea itself? Tea powder. That is
Okay,
leaf.
about,
That is leaf,
sometimes,
not yadhas. Yadhas means stick only.
sometimes people
In
put
general,
actual.
you can understand. Generally, when the water is put in the some pot for boiling, from down, I mean under the water pot vessel, you put some dry stick. I said a dry stick. That's the
Oh,
there are many ways.
oh.
In
Okay.
Ayurveda, there are a number of things we can't discuss now. But how to get guna into that? Because if you say Shatakotha, you may do, Sahasrakotha, you may do. There are many. And Anupanam is there. Take this medicine and honey as Anupanam or milk as Anupanam. So many things is there for Gunadhanam. What here Panini means is it clear now?
So you're saying that you put the water in the pot, but put the Edas under the pot to burn the Edas.
Panini says. I did not say.
Panini says. And that gives
Tomorrow
Gunadhanam.
if they quote me and say Subramanian said so. Subramanian does not say anything. Subramanian simply explains Sutra.
Edas is a fuel here. Edas is not something put in the water. It's a fuel. Edas.
But then how does it Gunadhanam? So my difficulty
Gunadhanam.
is
By boiling with that you have to study and do research at least for 10 years in Ayurveda.
okay.
Because see, in the just material given to you today, what kind of child is going to be born is the question. Answer is there in Garuda Puranam as well as Sushruta Samhita. So at the time of intercourse, the lady would have someone in the mind, generally brothers. That's why Mama, he looks like his Mama. Isn't it? Why is it happening means it happens. That is nature.
Acharya, is there even for the vessel, is there any condition that it should be made of mud? I mean, clay.
Clay you can put on the head. My guru used to put on head clay varda, that is which is wet, so that you will get rid of your headache. Now, what is your question?
And this boiling.
It will go into Ayurveda full speed.
Boiling water and with the neem sticks. Should the vessel be of a clay pot or it can be of any other vessel? Metal or it should be of
generally made of mitti, ghata only.
That's why that might be the reason.
Those only generally used. This is steel is there now. When you add iron and nickel, that will cause cancer. And plastic, totally carcinogenic. What is plastic? Literally meaning of plastic.
Polymer.
Huh?
Polymer.
Plastic means a thing that can be molded in any form is called plastic. That is the literary meaning. Many people do not know the meaning and actually they don't think about it. Okay. So plastic will cause is carcinogenic, causing cancer. And tamra is okay given.
Okay.
Tonight you just put some water in a tamra patra and take tomorrow early morning regularly. So vata, pitta, kapha will be balanced. Any more doubts? Because if
Yeah, I
you go
think
to Vaidya Shastra, we cannot come back now.
No, I think I got Sai Krishna's point that if the pot is made of clay, it's porous and therefore gunadhanam is possible.
Whether
got
it is
yes,
porous or
that's
not,
what I meant.
so okay, the water will be cool because it is porous, something like that. Explained scientifically.
Yeah,
These things,
because of porous nature, it can cool the water.
because it collects all the cool these things from the weather, and so it keeps water cool, etc. It is explained in science, isn't it?
Yes.
It can be, but that is good. So since we are using so many things, you see, metals, we have generated so many new metals, right, from steel. In Abdikam, etc., in the Vedic karmas, one should not use all those things. No. Steel should not be used, much less plastic. Anyway, okay. So now, let's go ahead. Rujarthanam bhavavachananam ajvarehe. Bhakti vachanam bhavasya vachanam. Bhavaha means dhatvartha. Dhatvartham bhakti. That means kartrubhota. Bhavavachananam ajvarehe. Do not take the one that is jvara. Okay. Jara is exception. But rujarthanam, rujir roge, rogaha is actually, rujir is the dhatu. Upon that you will get ghai. Just like ragaha, pakaha, rogaha is also ghayanta. Bhavakartrubhutanam, the bhava should be karta. Because karta relative, bhava vachananam. Bhavam vakti iti, bhavaha dhatvarthaha. Bhavam vakti iti, bhava vachanaha. Bhava vachananam. Okay, bhavakartrukanam, jvari vajjitanam, leave jar dhatu. Rujarthanam, they should mean ruja. Ruja means rogaha, peda. Karmani sheshe shashti syat. That means no samasa. Chaurasya rogasya ruja. Chaurasya ruja rogasya. Rogakartrukaha. The chaura is suffering. He is having some peda. Peda, badha, vyatha, dukkham. That is our question. So peda is, suffering from. Who caused it? What is karta in that peda? Raga. So it is bhava vachanam. Raga. So shashti it has got. Is it clear? Chaurasya, rogasya, ruja. That means raga kartruka. Okay. Chaurasya, ruja, peda, ityartha. Spashtam va? Ajvarit santapyo riti vacyam. So now Katyayana says you said jvari only, but take santapi also. Okay. Ragasya chaura jvaraha, chaura santapo va. Here no shashti. So samasa will come. Ragasya chaura jvaraha. Panini said do not take jvari dhatu. If you take jvari dhatu, there will not be shashti and there can be samasa. Chaurasam tapova ragakartrukam chaura sambandhi jvaradikam ityarthaha. Sambandha samanya shashti. Ragakartrukam chaura sambandhi chaura chaura. Both will do. Okay. Chaura stay dhatu. Jvaradikam ityarthaha. Is it clear? Ashishinathah. Ashirthasya nathatehe sheshe karmani shashti syat.
महोदय
Ah.
पूर्वस्मिन् सूत्रे रुजा इति भाववचनं वा?
रुजा रुजार्थानां रुजा रुजे रुजा रुजा शब्दः.
अत्र भाववचनः कः रुजा शब्दः?
रुजार्थानां भाववचनः. भाववचनः रुजार्थकः. नाट् रुजा शब्दः रुजार्थकः. रुजा पीडा इत्यर्थकः. यः कोऽपि भाववचनः अर्थात् धात्वर्थवाचकः शब्दः ज्वरि धातुं विस्मृत्य विहाय तत्र षष्ठी.
न अत्र उदाहरणे चौरस्य रोगस्य रुजा, तत्र
रुजा नाम पीडा. रुजा नाम पीडा. चौरस्य रुजा, चौरस्य पीडा.
भाववचनः कः अस्मिन् उदाहरणे?
रोगः रुजिर्रोगे.
रोगः भाववचनः.
रुजिर रोगे इति धातुः चौरस्य रुजायाः कर्ता कः रोगः
रोगः एवमेव
तस्मात् तु रोगशब्दः रुजार्थकः
हा
स च भाववचनः तस्य षष्ठी भवति
एवं
रुजार्थत्वात् तु
एवमेव
तस्मात् समासः न भवति
हा
स्पष्टम्
धन्यवादः
आशिषिनाथः आशीरर्थस्य नाथतेः शेषे कर्मणि षष्ठी स्यात् शेष सर्वत्रापि शेषे षष्ठी शेषे इत्युक्तं किल तत्र सर्वत्रापि किमुच्यते शेषे कर्मणि षष्ठी इत्यर्थः this is also to avoid any samasa sarpisho nathanam isn't it sarpisho nathanam means to expectation ashansa sarpihi may bhavatu I may get some ghee he was going because ghritena vardhate buddhi ghrutam is so important it is our karma that these people started a campaign don't take ghee don't take oil because both of them will cause what is that Acharya, you were saying Babaji
Cholesterol.
cholesterol but the bones will become fragile so even younger people girls and boys when they fall just like that they just get their bones fractured why how can at this age I jumped from 5.5 feet wall I showed them after 60 I jumped from a 5 feet wall 5.5 feet nothing should happen and immediately you have to run if you want more added additional but why these people are doing like this I drive continuously for 16 hours I wanted to check whether Shankaracharya went to all the places on foot and established these things. First I started, one will do. Sthalipalakanyaya. In the entire rice you can take one this thing and you can decide whether it is. So from what is that Kaladi, Kala Ati, Kala Ata. Kalu means in 4 languages, lagged. Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam. Okay, Atta means governing. So on foot they were going anyway. So Gandhi Shankaracharya University awarded one PhD to someone and then started by car with 4 more people and heading towards what is that Shringagiri. So it took 13 hours. I can drive for 16 hours with 40 minutes just rest or food, whatever you want. That is just my stamina, not for glory. Oh, I reached there. So even by car to go this much time it took for Shankaracharya, how much time had he been there on foot? It would have taken unimaginable. Simply you can't. So Shankaracharya was going by Yoga Shakti. That is a proof. So through Yoga Shakti, if one thinks I have to go there, then he can reach. Otherwise, where are Himalayas? Where is this Kalde and where is this thing? 32 years hardly. Hey, don't trust all these things. Practically impossible. People say on foot he wandered across the entire country. Who said? Who has seen? Huh? Who has seen? See, such things should not be said even because people won't trust and they say they will be grinning behind you, laughing. Okay, so now Nathanam, Ashansanam, Satpihi. So why Satpihi? The Satpihi I have given today's material. What is Satpihi? What is Ghrutam? What is this thing? Etc. I have given the verse from Shabra Bhashyam, Laitreya Brahmanam, Vyakhyam. You can visit those things and come back. Ashishi itikim Manavakanathanam. This is not Ashamsa. Tat Sambandhini Yachina ityarthaha. Here, Nathanam is Yachina, not Ashamsanam. Therefore, here Samasa has come, no Shashti. Okay, Ashishi itikim Manavakanathanam tat Sambandhini what you call Yachina ityarthaha. In the sense of Yachya, it won't come. Because Nathanam, Natha, the Dhatunam Anekarthatva. So Panini here and there says, Mrshasti Tikshayam. Upon Mrshadhatu in the sense of Titiksha. He clearly says, What does it mean? When it is said in this sense only, it insinuates, indirectly suggests that there are other meanings also, isn't it? So depending on the, even without upasarga, because gachati, agachati, you may say, okay, there are dhatuna maneka, not like that. Even nathanam like in the, depending on the arthat prakaranadva. Prakarana means context. You have to decide the meaning.
Guruvarya, this dhatu nath comes in the beginning of the dhatu pata. I was reading it a few days back. Natru yachni upatapa aishwarya ashishu.
That's why here don't take that yachya, take only ashihi. That is what Pandit says. That's why ashishi natha. Natha dhatu when you take, the sense should be natha, then only shashti. If you take yachya or other meanings, no shashti. If it's not shashti, what happens? Samasa.
So when you say
shashti, wherever he says shashti, there what does it mean? Do not make a samasa.
So for example, if I say Guruhu Balakam Sarpishaha Nathanam Karoti, how would I make a vakyam? Blessing the boy, or Sarpishaha Nathanam Nama, blessing, right?
Sarpishaha Nathanam Karoti. But what is it simply?
So Guruhu
Sarpishaha Nathanam Karoti. Nathanam. Then it is okay. Guru wants expects some ghee for lunch.
But how? But tatra nathanam nama ashihi nama ashirvachanam kila nava.
It means desires. He wants.
Ashansanam. Ashase. I expecting. Hopeful.
Oh, hopeful. Oh, not blessing, but hoping.
Okay.
Because in this book by Srisha Chandra Vasu on Kaumudi, he says Satvisha Nathanam Nama, the blessing of the ghee.
Blessing,
yeah, that's how he's given it.
1 minute. Here it is Icha, Ashasanam.
Okay. So that means this book is
not the blessing. No.
So Ashihi is not
Ashasanam.
But it is hoping. That's how you're taking it. Okay.
Ashasanam.
Got it, Guruvarya.
This translation, sometimes what happens, we cannot go with the current discovery. One has to go through the major commentaries like Bhashya, Mahabhashya, then Pradeepa, Ujjota, and Vakyapriyam, all that. There, certain difficult issues are discussed and decided. Okay?
I started again.
Why? Earlier it was not there. What did you do?
It was
that. It was by mistake. It was recording from the starting. By mistake, I tapped on that.
In between. You are going to die. Why are you saying like that today? It is not seen for the last more than 1 year. So many classes. Anything you touched by mistake?
Yes.
Don't do commit mistakes. Okay, then. But then Jasi Niprahana Natakrata Pisham Hinsayam, giving a list. Hinsarthanam, all this. Nijaujaso Jasayitum Mahakavyam. Nijaujasa Ujasayitum. Ojas is Ojo Balam Vedaha. Do you know 6 texts are there? How longer should one consume all these 6 texts? According to Shishil Samhita, till the end of life, unless there is some problem, one should not stop anyway. Nowadays, people say, anyway, it may be good. Anyway, it may be good. So I reduce salt. I reduce sugar. What? Who asked you to reduce sugar? You should not take so much. Neither sugar nor mirchi powder. You should not take too much. So Sushruta says, you should continue. If not, what will happen? Bojaha kshayaha. Bojaha kshayaha means what they call it. The people will die with that Ojah Kshayah.
Anorexia.
Ojah Kshayah means this people will syndrome. What is that syndrome? That will kill people. I'll get that word.
Lack of immunity.
That is one Roga was there. Nowadays, people are getting due to sexual transmission.
Autoimmune disorder, AIDS.
AIDS.
And
Acquired immunity syndrome. That yes, AIDS. That exact word for this thing is Ojah Kshayah. Because Ojas means Ojo Balam Abheda Upachara in Veda. Ojas is the cause of Balam. So if you reduce any taste, okay, for no reason, then what will happen? You will be affected with Ojahakshaya. But Ojahakshaya will come. Someone is making ash in Himalayas. Here in Hyderabad, this person caught that cold. Himalayas and Hyderabad. So that will happen. That will, he will become too weak. Anyway, so Hinsarthanam.
महोदय एकः प्रश्नः आशिषिनाथः इत्यस्य उदाहरणं सर्पिषो नाथनम् इति उक्तम् वयं नाथृधातुं विहाय इच्छति इति प्रयुञ्ज्महे चेत् सर्पिः इच्छति इति खलु वाक्यम् अत्र एतत् सूत्रं विना अपि नाथनम् इत्यत्र कृत् प्रत्यय बलादेव षष्ठी भविष्यति खलु
नहीं तथा नास्ति नाथृधातुः स्वीकृतः किल भवता तत्र आशंसार्थः स्वीक्रियते वा न वा तर्हि षष्ठी आगमिष्यति
न
अन्येषु अर्थेषु यदि अन्ये अर्थाः स्वीक्रियन्ते तर्हि कर्मणि किल प्रत्यय कर्मकारके किल आशीर्वादनादेशे कर्मणि षष्ठी कर्मे भवति सर्पिः नाथनम् यदि अन्यः अर्थः स्वीक्रियते तर्हि सर्पिः नाथनं भवति तत् सर्पिषो नाथनं स्पष्टं वा अन्यत्र किं भवति नाथशब्दमेव नाथुधातुमेव स्वीकरोतु नाथनम् इति ल्युडन्तमेव स्वीकरोतु नास्ति कश्चन आक्षेपः किन्तु नाथनम् इति शब्दस्य को वा अर्थः भवता विवक्षितः अन्यो अर्थः आशंसनात् आशीरर्थात् अन्यः अर्थः अर्थान्तरम् तत्र सर्पिः इति द्वितीयैव भवति न तु षष्ठी
अत्र द्वितीया कथं भवति महोदय यतः नाथनम् इत्यत्र कृत् प्रत्ययः अस्ति खलु अन्यस्मिन् अर्थे प्रयुक्ते अपि नाथनम् इत्यत्र कृत् प्रत्ययः अस्ति इति कृत्वा इति षष्ठी एव भवति खलु तदापि
नहीं तन्निराकरणार्थमेव उच्यते अस्मिन्नेव धातौ अस्मिन् अर्थे नाथनम् इच्छति माणवकनाथनं स्वीकरोतु माणवकनाथनं स्वीकरोतु समासः आगच्छति
एवमेवं
माणवकनाथनम् इच्छा स्वीकरोतु तर्हि किं भविष्यति माणवकस्य नाथनं नाम याचना अतः भवता यः अर्थः उक्तः तमेव अर्थं स्वीकरोतु समासः भविष्यति
एवमेवं
यदि षष्ठी स्यात् समासः न भविष्यति षष्ट्यभावे समासो भविष्यति तावता अस्माभिः स्वीकरणीयः हिंसार्थानामेषां शेषे कर्मणि षष्ठी स्यात् शेषे कर्मणि यूएस फ्रेंड्स आगतं केचन अस्माकं मित्राणि आगच्छन्ति दूरप्रदेशादपि निप्रौ संहतौ विपर्यस्तौ व्यस्तौ वा निप्रौ निप्रा इत्युपसर्गौ इत्यर्थः संहतौ नाम एदर टुगेदर विपर्यस्तौ विपर्यासः नाम सेपरेटली so ni pra upasargas you can take together or you can take separately in any case viparyastau vyastau va isn't it that through example you will get it niprau samhatau viparyastau vyastau va chaurasya niprahananam pranihananam viparyasah means upside changing the place ni prani that is viparyasa vyasta means samasah vyasah samasta means together vyasta means separate. Okay, so ni, pra, both the upasargas either sahatau, I mean samhatau, he says samhatavana, he is using the word samhatau. Samhatau means together, viparyastau, okay, change the place, I mean what you call in the other one, in other place, the order, changing the order. And vyastau, vyastaha means from vyasa, vyasta has come. Vyasta means separate. Okay, samasaha vyasaha, that's it. Samasaha means the compound word, vyasaha means two words separate. Rajnyaha purushaha vyasaha, rajapurushaha samasa, samastaha. Is it okay? What he says? Chaurasya niprahanam, in all the sense, what is the sense? Himsa. Himsa is the sense. Niprahanam, pranihananam, order is changed. Prani. Radabhyam nishthatana purvasya, as you know, Rashabhyam, Naha, Na will come in Saptamadhyaya, Natvam, Nihanam,
Samanapade.
Rashabhyam
Rashabhyam nona
Samanatikarane, that is this. Rashabhyam Nonaha Samanatikarane, it will come. Okay, Natvam. So, Prani Hananam, Nihananam, Prahananam va, again, Rashabhyam nishthatana Natvam. All these usage. Nata avaskandane churadihi. Churadi means what happens? Nichiparichya will come in swartha. So natayati, something like that. Chaurasya unnatanam. Chaurasya krathanam. Varshalasya passionam. Hinsayam, giving examples for all the dhatus that are listed in this sutra. Okay. Chaurasya, Shashti only here. Hinsayam kim dhana poshanam. Okay. You know dhanas, what is dhana? The dhana is actually, we use it, in Telugu it is called atukulu. Dhana means flattened rice, flattened rice, flattened rice. See, the dhanyam is taken, they are fried, and then they are, what you call, taken in the morning as a tiffin. Poha. Poha. That atukulu we call in Telugu. Dhana passionam. Passionam. Okay. Here this is not himsa. Therefore, samasa has come, no shashti. Okay. Vyavahurpanoho samarthayoho. See, samartha shabda is there. Samartha pada vidhi panini sotram. Like that, this is samartha. What happens is, some is samantat. You can say artha or sama artha. If it is sama artha, akasavane dirghaha, it is savanedham bhaditva, shakandhadishu pararopam vachyam, shakandhu, karkandhu, etc. are there. Shaka desheshu andhuhu, that is well. So shaka andhuhu, it should become shakandhuhu, but in prayogas you have shakandhu only. So vartikakara katyayana offered a vartikam shakandhadishu pararopam vachyam. So sama artha, samartha only, not samartha. So samarthayoho vyavahurupanoho, vyavahurupanoho dvavachanam. So vyavaharu is one dhatu, vi avapurvaka, harane is one dhatu. Vyavaharu is, vyavahara is from that only. Vyavaharu ghai vyavaharaha. Tin vyavahurtihi. You know, these pratyayas are not very difficult. Okay. Seshe karmani shashti syat. Jute kraya vikraya vyavahare cha anayoho tulyarthata. What he says is, vi avapurvaka hru dhatu. Okay. Vyavaharaha vyavaharanam. Lit pratyaya yovarnako anadesha vyavaharanam. Okay. Rashabhyam noda samanapade. What is vyavaharanam? Outside vyavahara is there, for example, shabda vyavahara. Ahare vyavahare cha tyaktalajya sukhi bhavet is the shastra. While having food and dealing with financial matters, the one who gives up shyness would feel comfortable at the end. Ahare, vyavahare cha, you may note down. For quotations, these are good to teach children and all that how to behave. Ahare, vyavahare cha, tyaktalajjaha, Chakta, Lajja, Yenusaha, Chaktalajjaha, Bahubri Samasa. By whom shyness is given. Chaktalajjaha Sukhi Bhavet. Sukamasyasti Sukhi. Ata inithano mutvathe iniprachaya. Like Dhani, Guni, right? Sukhi. Okay? One will get. Because most of the people, out of in Telugu, it is called Mahamatam. Mukham means face. Autonomy means losing what you call autonomy. Losing the in war, some defeat of face. True translation. So it is nothing but feeling shy. In English, feeling shy. So one should not feel shy while having food. She 3 times I said, no, I don't want anything more. Again she comes and says, do you want? Then I said, I have ahara niyamas. Hitam bhunjat, mitam bhunjat, na bhunjat amitam hitam. If at all you want to show your love, affection through serving more and more, what do you mean? What will happen? You won't have, I will not have sukha. So, to the face, one should say clearly, no, don't do that. In countries like Germany, they won't ask again. Whereas in our country, that is culture. Yeah, he is feeling shy. No, why? Other people, they command this fellow who is serving food. Hey, he is feeling shy. Hey, give one more buri, one more gari, that is vada, etc. One more idli. So here what he says is both are in the same sense. What is it? Dice they are playing shatranj, what you call it? This. Okay. Chaturangam in Telugu, shatranj. What is in English?
Yes.
Chess.
They are playing chess. So both the dhatus, okay, have to be taken in the sense of playing dice only. That is what. Dyute kraya vikraya vyavahare cha, selling and purchasing. Anayoho tulyarthata. Both of them have got the same meaning in the thing. So shatasya vyavaharanam pranam va 100 rupees with is involved in selling or purchasing, or 100 rupees is a bet in what we call that chess. Something like in both. Samarthayoh kim. Why did you say samarthayoh? Shalaka vyavaharaha. Here it is not samarthana, but shalaka vyavaharaha. Vyavahara means just counting. So in that sense, it will not come. Brahmana pananam stuti panastato. Pana is stuti. In that sense, the dhatu is there. So Brahmana pananam he is doing. That means he is stuti. It is not samartha. Therefore, here samasa has come, no shashti. Wherever Pani says shashti, shashti, there you cannot make samasa. You should not make samasa. You have to keep shashti. In Rajya Purushaha, etc., you can make Rajapurushaha samasa due to Mahavibhasha Adhikara in samasa, in vritti, or Rajapurushaha vakyam. Either this or that. Okay?
Guruvarya, shalaka means dice here.
Shalaka.
Hmm.
Actually, I was invited for Shalaka Pariksha. Nowadays, it's slowly disappearing. Shalaka Pariksha will be there. What is done? They take one book. In these books, Shalaka Pariksha will be there. Shalaka is like a pencil, most earlier gold, a golden pencil, for example, take. Okay, they put this. Suppose the book is like this. Okay, they put this Shalaka starts reading and leaves. That person has to read.
Unable to see, Mahodaya.
Huh?
It is not
ఇంకొంచెం
visible.
పైకెత్తాలి పుస్తకం.
Oh,
It is
oh,
not visible.
okay. I'll do it. I'll take a pencil. Longer. This is the book.
ఇంకా పైకి ఇంకా పైకి.
గురుగారు ఇంకా
This is a book. This is if I see my picture, I will know how
Yes.
certain things we are not doing regularly. Okay, this is the book. Okay, this is Shalaka, made of iron, gold. Good. Then what the Guru will do, I will put it like this. Huh? Not selected, Kuchi, Dhunchi, Suchi, Pinchi. Then this is the student, the person who is participating in the Shalaka Pariksha has to just read out extempore.
Oh, from memory.
Memory only. Not from computer or anything. This is a test for memory. So it can be in certain granthas are given. Mimamsa Nyaya Prakasha, for example. Generally, small books are all given. And what you call this Praudhamanurma Vyakaranam, or Tarka Sangraha for that thing, or Vedanta Paribhasha, or even Brahmasutra, this, depending on the candidate's capacity and all. So that is called Shalaka Pariksha. I conducted the Pariksha in Puri Sanskrit University. I was called for this thing. There was a problem. People for different Shastras were being offered. I was asked to do. I was doing for Nyaya, Jyotisham, Sankhya, Yoga. I was not going from this seat. Others are replaced by others. Then people are discussing why this person is sitting continuously in all Shastras. The Vice Chancellor asked me. He went and they said, who is there for Jyotisham, sir? Nobody is there. Put Subramanian. Subramanian is already put in Nyaya. Yeah, he knows Jyotisham also, put him Jyotisham also, Baba. I am telling you as Vice Chancellor, you do. Don't question. So, I was like a Kalpavruksha. And last year also, I was invited to conduct interviews where in some Maharashtra university. What that person studied Mahabhashyam under me some 25 years ago. So he thought how to save money. So what he did, he thought I will invite Subramanian. Why? There are selections for Veda, Alankara, Vyakarana, Mimamsa, Jyotisha, Nyaya. So for 2 days, I was sitting from morning to evening, and people will be, what is this subject? Veda. Oh, start. Rigveda, which Veda you know? No, I know Rigveda. Oh, okay, you start. Give me Purohitam. Start, give me commentary. What is something like that? So in Jyotisham, like that. So there also the same thing happened. But you should have very good count because the students are also prepared to some extent. For Jyotisham, we gave one horoscope to someone and asked him what kind of Marakam will be there? How is he going to die? Is it due to accident, Raga, or natural death, or someone is going to kill him, or like Panini was killed by Simha, Jaivini by crocodile, something like that, isn't it? So like that, that means Rahu or Ketu is the Maraka. That's why they are killed like that. If you discuss Panini's horoscope, but the problem is nobody discusses horoscopes. Jyotisham. No, nobody will touch. If he touches Jyotisham, he doesn't know Vyakaranam or Nyaya or anything. Sorry state of affairs. So what I am teaching is, before 2000 years ago, when people were studying Brahmaniya Avashyam, Shadangaha, Vedaha, Adhyetavyaha, Jneyascha, Artha. A Brahmana should learn Veda and also all the 6 sanghas and should know the meaning of it. 6 sanghas not simply Shiksha, Vyakaranam, Chandas, Niruktan, Jyotisha, Kalpa. Also Mimamsa, that is Upalakshmi. So a single person was able to teach all the things from a single platform at a single point of time. But slowly people were losing memory, or they do not do parishrama, whatever it may be, no jigyasa, or not able, and the food is also not good, isn't it? Whatever it is. Why we have come to this all this discussion? I forgot.
That game.
What game? Now we also
Shalaka.
play games, huh?
Shalaka Parikshit.
Shalaka.
Shalaka. Oh, I thought you want interesting some game. Okay.
Shalaka Vyavaharam.
This is not a game. This is Pariksha, Baba. Do you think it is just like a game? Okay. If you want to say like that, Vivakshatah Karakani Bhavanti, I can't help it. In Karakas, you can have Vivaksha. Bhakti Vichya. So, Shalaka Pariksha. Now, understand what is Shalaka? That's it.
Understood. अत्र गणना इत्यर्थः इति दत्तमस्ति. गणना कथम् अन्तर्भवति तत्र?
There are so many Shalakas. There are number of Shalakas. Guru asked him, Gananam karo ganayetu. Then the Shishya started, ek, do, tina, ekam, dve, trini, chatvari, like that. So, do you have peace of mind? Let the students, Shishya, count Babu. What is the problem for us? Okay? Huh? Just
Understood. Good. Understood.
So, Shalaka Vyavaharaha Gananetyathaha Brahmana Pananam Panastuto. Pananam Stutirityathaha. Devasta Datthasya. Here, Divu Kreda Tantu Vijikisha, Elangi Div Dhatu. Okay? Dyotam is from that Dhatu only. Divyati is also from that only. Diva Divshasyan or Jew. Isn't it? Devaha Tadatthasya. Tadatthasya means earlier it was Vyavahu Pranaho Samarthayoho. The same meaning that is said earlier. Huh? Atra Sarvanamah Purva. See, Purva Paramarshikatvam, Buddhistha Paramarshikatvam, two are there. Here it is Purva Paramarshikatvam. Note down one just related to Karaka. Some people asked me, I answered long ago. Sarvanamnam Pradhana Paramarshitvam. Two things I have to give you. One is this, the other also is I have to give before complete Karaka. Sarvanamnam Pradhana Paramarshitva. This is the Nyaya. What does it mean? Note down one sentence, for example. Someone may ask you, Chaitraha Maitram Swagruham Nayati. Some faculty from IIT Kanpur and myself were working on some project called Anusaraka. It is not Anuvada completely because some manually something is to be done. Machine translation. So I told them, machine doesn't have buddhi. If you can either inject or insert buddhi into the machine, then it will work. Otherwise, it does not understand as to whether it is bank of money or bank of water. In such cases, a Shabda like Hari has got 15 meanings. So what they are doing in Kerala is they have fixed it. If this is the weather forecast will be there for every 2 hours or something. This is, some people say Naraka is there, but Naraka is already on earth in some places, some nooks and corners of the world. Whatever it is, you cannot go outside. You have to listen to that. For example, Moscow. Otherwise, if you go like that, anything may happen. May not return. Brahmaloke Shashvata Nivasa Siddhirasti. So now what happens is, these people were declaring this thing in French and English. So Vakyaspata, if you take, translation is possible. That I told, but nobody came forward to take me. I left it. So here what happens, the translation we were, I was helping, whatever it is. There, one day the people came, they were not very much, a good Vayakarana was there. Chaitraha, Maitram, Swagruham, Nayati, taking. But Swagruham, Swa means, Swa is a Sarvanama. Swa means whose house? Lakshmi Garu, whose house? Chaitra is taking Maitra to his house. Whose house?
चैत्रस्य गृहं प्रति नयति.
किम् इति मैत्रस्य गृहं नयति?
चैत्रः नयति सः चैत्रः
अस्तु मैत्रस्य गृहमपि नेतुं शक्नोति चैत्रः.
Chaitra, I mean, Maitra has no need to, Maitra doesn't need Chaitra's help for going to Maitra's house. So it is Chaitra's house.
You are too like so smart. I don't think like that. Maitra has fallen on the road. There was no big Apollo hospital, etc. Apollo means sun. There was no hospitals. Chaitra wanted to take him. So, Sagruhan Nayati. Is it clear? Sandarbha?
Okay.
Don't think that Chaitra doesn't have legs. He might not be actually wishing to go to someone's house. Don't give commentary. Commentary later on you can give, those interested will take, no problem. But for the time being, I was asked the question. Hey Murali Mohanji, question is clear? Chaitra is taking Maitra to his house. What do you think? Whose house? Lakshmi Garu says it is Chaitra's house. She may be having maybe some relative Chaitra. Maybe
then it will be to Maitra's
house.
Yeah.
It depends on the context, Guruvarya. Depending on the context that went before this sentence, who is Pradhana, whether Chaitra or Maitra is to be decided. If Chaitra is Pradhana, if the Karta is Pradhana here, then Swagruham goes with the Karta. Tasya Swai.
We have studied kArakam, Swatantra Karta. Some Tantraha Pradhanam we have studied. Why are you saying who is Pradhana?
Astu, Tarhi Chaitra eva.
So question is clear? So any language, अपना घर ले रहा है, चैत्र मैत्र को अपना घर ले रहा है. You take any language. So upon the unsolved dilemma, question is clear. Then I said, the Vyakarna himself came. He was a professor. He said, "Sir Subramanian Garu, people are asking such kind of question. They are from my IIT Kanpur anyway." He stopped there. Everything stopped there. How? Whether it is Hindi or English or Sanskritam or Telugu, doesn't matter. Then I said, no, you need not have it. It is already discussed in Shastras that Sarvanam Pradhana Paramarshitva. When there is a Sarvanama like Swa, the Swa refers to the Pradhana. Who is Pradhana? Who is taking Karta? He is Pradhana, that is Chaitra. Who is Apradhana? Automatically Parisheshanyayat Maitraha. So Chaitraha, Maitram, Swagruham, Arthat, Chaitrasya Gruhameva Nayi.
Okay. Sir, if you want to say Maitra's house, Chaitraha Maitram Gruham Nayati.
Sentence is wrong. Tell me what is your
if it is Maitra's house, then how it should be said?
Chaitraha Maitram Maitra Gruham Nayati. Spashtata should be there. You use that word.
महोदय तत्र यद् उक्तं न्यायः यः उक्तः तत्र परामर्शत्वात् इति वा
परामर्शित्वम् Paramarsham, if someone died, friend or relative, people generally go to pay a visit to for Paramarsha. So looking at that,
we can say referring. Paramarsha means referring.
You can say Paramarsha means referring to, it refers to. Yes. When you say in modern linguistics himself, herself, what are they called? Reflectives. They are called reflectives in modern linguistics.
Oh, reflectives.
So this actually reflects, isn't it? Babaji, any doubts?
This is very important.
No. Tomorrow you have studied kArakam. Tell me, what is the meaning of this sentence? Chaitra took Maitra to his house. Whose house? Anyway. Then you will say, he is a Sarvanama pronoun. This refers to Maitra only. Why? Nyaya. In Loka Shastras, the Nyaya is there. So that what happened, that there was a conference of on Bharati Vidyut Parishad in, where is it, Udupi. Some girls for the first time came forward, including my student, to do Vakyartha. Generally, gents only do, but I sent my student to do. Very well done. But some lady was there who was a scholar. She was asking questions. Karakas will have connection with Kriya only or with each other also. What is the answer? See, Karaka is Visheshana, Apradhana. Kriya is Pradhana. Apradhana means, Visheshana means Guna. Gunanancha Pararthatvat Asambandha Samatvat Syat. Paramimamsa. So, Karakas, I will send that reference from Mahabhashyam. Okay, beautifully explains Patanjali, taking a ladder. There is a ladder. These steps are there, these things are there, no spokes. They are connected with these vertical bamboos. Among themselves, they are not connected with each other. So, Karakanam Parasparam Sambandha. Kintu Ekaikasya Karakasya Kriyaya Sahaiva Sambandha. Kriya Janakatvam Karakatvam. I don't know whether she studied Mahabhashyam and all that, because many people do not touch Mahabhashyam. This is from one Sotram, Annaya Vyanjanam, maybe fourth Adhyaya also. I will give you the complete text. Huh? So, Karakanam Parasparam, somebody may ask you, you are saying Karaka has got connection with Kriya. But what about Karma, Kartrukarakam and Karmakarakam having some relation or the other? Then you will say, no. Why? What is the example? Take a king. The king has got 10 servants. Every servant is directly connected with the king. Kintu Rajapurushanam Parasparam tu Unakashtina Sambandhaha. Among themselves, they do not have any relation whatsoever. Why? Samatvat. All of them are Samana. What do you mean by Samana? Each one is expected to independently serve the king. So once you study Mahabhashyam, Mahabhashyam va pathayet, Maharajyam va palayet. Ask your children to rule a great country or study Mahabhashyam. Both are equal. So sharpen your brain.
So they say that Vyakaranam Sarvashastra Upakarakam iti. Right? So that I understand that because it's very obvious. But then they also say Nyayaha api tata eva iti.
Nyaya Padavakya Pramana Shastras. Padashastram Vyakaranam, Pramana Shastram Nyaya Vaiseshike, Vakya Shastram Mimamsa. All the three, one should study all the three. If at all he wants to do justice to any teaching whatsoever of a piece of literature, even Kavyas. That's why in the commentators say, Padavakya Pramana Paravara Parina Malinaha etc. say, I have learned Padavakya Pramana Shastras. Vyakarana, Nyaya, and Mimamsa. So those are also very much useful, no doubt about it, because Pramana Jnanam etc. will happen from Nyaya only. And the Vakyartha etc. can be decided, whatever material I sent to you, Mimamsa Nyayaha. Okay, so to decide the meaning of any piece of literature, which literature? Mainly Sanskritam, but these are universals, one should not forget. But Vyakaranam is more importance given. Why? Because of Prakriti Pratyayartha Dvara Vakyartha Jnanam. Prakriti Pratyaya Jnanena Padartha Jnanam Bhavati. Padartha Jnanatu Vakyartha Jnanam Bhavati. Tasmatu Vyakaranasya Pradhanyam. That's why Pradhane Paspashanikam Patanjali says Shatsu Angeshu Pradhanancha Vyakaranam. Pradhanecha Krataha Yatnaha Phalavan Bhavati. That is said in Paspashanikam by Patanjali. Prathama Vidwanso Vayyakaranaha Dhanyaloka. Who are Vidwan? Who is Vidwan? Vayyakarana. Why? Because Shabdartha Jnanam is required. The same thing is elaborated in Brahmakanda of Vakyapatiya. Okay? So where are you gone? Brahmana Panamastudiri Chatha. Devasta Dattasya. There you are. Okay. Karmani Shashti Syad. Shatasya Divyati. Is Divyati means Divyati Khanati Jayati Jatam. There is one sutram in Panini that Tadhitas. Divyati means playing dice. Hey, Tadattasya Kim Brahmanan Divyati. So here Divyati means Ashivachan Dadati. No, the Divyati means Devu Krida Kamti Vijigation Stuti. Here Divyati means Brahmana Divyati Stauti Tyatha. Vibhasho Pasagge. So Divastadathasya is different. There Upasarga, if it is Divdhatu, if it is prefixed with some Upasarga, then there will be Vikalpena Shashti. Okay, in which sense, what is it? Karmani Shashti. So once it is Shashti, the other it is Dvitiya. So Shatam, Shatasyava, Pratidivya. Okay. If you use Pratidivya, it is different. Divyati, Nityam Shashti. Pratidivya, Vikalpena Shashti. Shashti, Karmatvat, Karmani Dvitiya, Dvitiya will come. Preshya Bruvoho. Havisho Devata Sampradane. You know, there is one thing called Yaga. What is Yaga? According to Poromimamsa, Dravyam Devata cha Yaga Swarupam. Dravyam and Devata. Both are must. Vayu Yagni Shyatamala Bhata Bhuti Kamaha. Take a sentence from Krishna Yajurveda. So, Sasya Devata Panini Sotram. Vayu Devata Asya. So here, Shweta Pashu is being offered as Havihi to Vayu Devata. Okay, Havihi means any dravyam you are going to drop in Agnihotram is called Havis. For example, in Chittanja Swaha, Chittaye, that kind of yaga, there will be a Charu means kukur rice, and then there will be Samit, there will be ghee, Ajyam, and all the things for going in there. That is called Jayadi Home. Then in Kalpa, there is a Shrota Sotram. Okay, in Shrota Sotram, what they say? Dravyam Devata Atyagaha. Tyagaha means just a dropping only. So a Yaga Swarupam is threefold. That is what Shrota Sotram says. Only twofold Dravyam Devata Puramimasa says. That is the only difference. Is it okay? Huh? Devata Sampradanake Arthe. Huh? Agraye Swaha, Agraye Idannama, Somaya Swaha, Somaya Idannama. While reciting these mantras, you are Sampradanam you are doing. Arthe Vartamana Yoho, Preshya Bruvoho. Bring a time, Preshya. Karmanaha, Havishaha, Havis should be Karma. Havishaha Vachakat, Shabdat, Shashti Syat. Okay, in that karma, whichever is Havis, Vachika of Havis, whichever denotes Havis, that Shabda will get Shashti. Agraye Chagasya Havisho Vapayaha Medasaha Preshya Anubruhiva. Agni is the devil. Okay, Chagasya Havishaha. Chaga is sheep, not goat. Chaga is sheep. Havishaha Vapayaha Medasaha. Vapa, you know what is Vapa? there is some Maitra Varna Yaga. That means Maitra Varna means Mitra, Surya, and Varuna. Both are the Devatas. Okay. This Chagasya Vapa. Okay. Chagasya Vapa means Chaga Sambandhi Vapa. Is it clear? Chagasya Vapa Shashti. Huh? Then what happens? Chaga Sambandhi. Chaga Sambandhi Havihi Vapa. Its name is Vapa. It is in the form of Medas. Okay. Vapayah Medasaha Preshya Anubruhi. Sampradanaka Martha for the Devata, Maitra and Varna. Okay. So Agniye Chagasya Havishaha. What is that Havish? Vapa. Its name is Vapa. Vapa means Medas. Medas only. Okay, Medasaha, to know the meaning only it is given. Actually, what happens is there will be what you said, if we take too much of oil, there will be in Telugu it is kovu oily,
cholesterol
something like cholesterol. Actually, it is karma.
Fat.
Huh?
Fat.
Fat. Fat. What is fat? Cholesterol means people also they do not take ghee or oil. They are putting cholesterol. What else is required? This is a dushkarma. He doesn't eat anything, but he is lean. But still he got cholesterol. Actually, what do you mean by cholesterol? I don't know. Then what they say? Someone came to me. Yes, what do you want? I'm going to tackle an interview. You do tackle. What do you want from me? I want some tips. Okay, they are ready on the tip of the tongue. Tip number 1, better confuse. When the member asks a question, Avasya Kakapavasya Kunti Putra Vinayaka. He asks, who is Vinayaka? Kunti's son. Immediately retorting. Just before he completes the question, your answer has to reach him. You don't give him any time to think. So, in Telugu, Avasya Kakapavasya. Let it be or not. Kunti Putra Vinayaka. Such Telugu. Vinayakam Pratpurvanaha Rachayavasa Vanaram. He started to make a Vinayaka. What happened at the end? This is monkey. So I said, in the interview, the one thing you have to do is, first thing, better confuse. Never allow him to understand fully. Most of the teachers play this trick. They better confuse. The students will never get what is the actual meaning of this Panini Sutram. Okay. So, and then if again and again they keep on asking the question, Shasham Kopena Purayet. Shasham Kopena Purayet. Just become angry. Hey, why should, how many times should I tell you? Don't ask too many questions. Sit down. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so Maya Medasa, Reshya, Anupurtiva. Actually,
शेषं कोपेन पूरयेत् वा कः अर्थः तस्य
whatever is remaining, you explain some sotram to the students. They ask some question. No, you clarify. Again, he got some question. You means not you accept. You are not able to clarify that doubt. They keep on raising some doubts and ask questions. Then what should you do? Sit down. Don't ask too many questions.
Oh.
He was a sannyasi. He wanted to get some money. He started private classes. So small students just in the school, they don't teach properly, especially government schools. That is there. I'm not certifying or I'm not denying. Cat on the wall. So then the girl was learning Telugu from him and she went to her. On that night, she was saying, Vasantamana, Pushkamulu, Vakshamulu, Pushkamulu, during Vasanta, trees will blossom flowers. Pushkamulu, she said. Then the mother was cooking in the kitchen. She overheard, and said, "Hey, Balika, a girl, come here. What did you say? Vasantakala, Vrukshas? What did you say? Pushkam. What is Pushka? It should be Pushpa." She said. Then who said this? My teacher said it is Pushkamul. Then go and ask him. Then she ran. He said, Guruji, my mother says it is not Pushkamulu but Pushpa. See, little girl, my little girl, it can be Pushkamulu, Pashkamulu, Pabbamulu, also whatever she said. She cannot pronounce what she said. It can be any one of these things. One person got in the university when I was studying MA, one person was working in telephones. He got as a lecturer job in university through some recommendation. Then there was some doubt. One student asked, "Sir, is it Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramesham or Ramana?" If it is Sarvanama Shabda, Sarvasya, Sarvayoho, Sarvesham, like that, it happens. But Rama Shabda is not Sarvanama, so it is Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramana. During childhood, he studied, later he worked with telephones. He may understand telephones better. Today, he doesn't. Then, how to escape? The way to escape. Then what he did? Paradvaru? That means Paradaji, you finalize. Why should I finalize? Why don't you do the So before the report is received, PhD, that person was, it was there sometime during those days, 80s, 90s. He was given lecturer's position. He started teaching something. Then there was a sentence, Tamapashyat. So he said, darkness has befallen, has started coming. Sama he said, we are lucky he did not say Tamoguna. Sattva, Rajas, Tamoguna, Sankhya. So he said, Tama Pashyat. Tama Pashyat. Tama means darkness. Pashyat means it has come. Tam Apashyat. Actually, so to background, to rare doors, those who arrive, they have their own teaching. We can't say anything.
But Guruvarya, now that you are teaching like in this course, I used to follow this book, Siddhanta Kaumudi by Srisa Chandra Vasu. It's got Kaumudi Vyakyanam and English translation. And I'm finding a lot of mistakes. For example, for this verse that you just said, he says, Chagaha, Vapa, Medha, three different things. But you are saying, Chagasya, Vapayaha, Medha, connected. He is saying three different things. Chagaha, Havisha, Vapa, Havisha.
Oh. I heard about Vasu or Vasu, his English translation. I heard about the book. Generally, I did not read translations. I am a translator, translated Brahmakanda of Vakyapadiyam, also Pani, 4 rupees in Pani, but I do not believe in translation. Just like in Vishishtadvaitam, Veda and Aveda, both you have to accept. Advaita, you have to accept. Vishishtadva also you have to accept. I am a controversial person. Actually, translation only it reaches many people. For with that goal, I mean, only we are doing these things. Otherwise, if suppose I say I will teach only in Sanskrit, I have authored my book in Mahavakya Vicharaha in Sanskrit only, online. But later I realized, many people are not touching the book because it is too hard and people do not have good standard. So then I started writing papers and books in English. What to do? Kalagati. So these English translations people study. See, instead of studying this, just I will give you one example. Instead of studying Panini, etc., learning and propagating, what they start reading the articles, etc., written by some people from Western Hemisphere or whatever it is. Suppose the article is about changing the order of Shiva Sutras, what will happen? Even look, Aong, Ayouch, etc. is there now. I ouch, Pruluk, Aong, Run, Hayavarat. Like that, if I change, what will happen? He started doing research. Is it required? In what way is it useful? Huh? And these people write some thesis. In that, they say, bibliography, I studied those articles. Who asked you to study those articles? Huh? What is the fun? Why? And finally, after working, spending 3 lakh, 4 lakhs for 2 years or 3 years, do you know what he says? No.
It is useless to change the order.
Pani's order is the order, that's all. Don't interfere. If you unnecessarily make any additions or omissions or will be too clever or too with this thing, everything will collapse. Huh? Actually, who taught you? See, that is you do yogi prachikshan. Sutras will just come like that, fat. Pani does not say, start first number 1 sutra. Let me think. I will think. What do these people think? Just now and then I am saying I am anti-oblivion, I am coming back, I will get to where I send you. Like this? What do you think of this? Fat. Buddhiradai chadeng gunaha. Fat. That speed. Not a single mistake will be committed. No errors. Forget about it. Acharya idani krutana nivartayanti. What do you think of this? Acharya says something. No revision. No nivartanam. Because in his dictionary, there are no doshas like confusion, what is Brahma, Pramada, and Vismarnam, forgetfulness, etc. Yeah, these words are not there in Acharya's dictionary. What do you think of this? And these people start working on unnecessary things. That too in English. You might learn English. You might take advantage of it. Because that is required, that is Kalagati. You cannot change the course of time. That is Kali Yuga. So, we may have to teach in a medium through which the message reaches many people, thousands.
Guru, where can I find your writings? You said it's online.
2 things. I have been writing at least it may be 1,000 postings on different issues, including Tantram, Shakini, Dakini, those things also. Vyakaranam, Mimamsa, Veda, Kalpa, Vedanta, Jyotisham, all these things. These are being put in an order now by my student. That means what she is doing is Mimamsa, which are more related to Mimamsa, more to Vyakaranam, because I quote from different sources. So how to categorize is the big question. So I entrusted the task to someone, Singapore Sharma is there studying Vedanta in parallel class, and he got all of them retrieved. He entrusted the task to someone. Now I gave that task to one student who recently got a PhD from me under my guidance. So she is putting that things. One thing. Second thing is I have contributed Ashtadasha Shaktipithas, you know. All those things. Those are all the 18 Shaktipithas. Where are they? What is the significance, etc., etc. That is for e-Pathashala of UGC.
Oh.
So soon I am going to put all the things at a single point of place. And also certain things, although they are in Telugu in Devanagari, Tyagaraja you heard?
Yes.
He authored 700 kritis. Among them, most are in Telugu. The same are sung by Kannadigas, Tamilians, Malayalam, everybody, Telugu. So in 2017 or so, 18 or so, I received a phone call from Delhi. So that person was there. No, he conducted that conference. What is his name? Ra. It will start with Ra. You
Rajiv Malhotra.
Rajiv Malhotra.
Hmm.
So second conference they called me and invited. I was saying doing everything. They were satisfied. Then they telephoned me and asked. So someone, Mr. Krishna, is scolding Tyagaraja, his kritis like anything, downplaying, etc. So people across the globe are refuting to come and can you? I said, there is no problem. I will do that. Then 7,500 words I have written. Taking the kritis, some of the kritis, which kriti, okay, in the essence of Shatashvata Upanishad, for example, in which kriti is embedded? Mundaka Upanishad, Chandogyam, all these things, and giving the, then refuting, rebuttal of
T.N. Krishna.
Yes. He was a student. He was paid by communists.
He was studied under Chemangudi for some time, but then he became communist.
Something like that, and started what is there, what is in sound, what is in Shabda. Then if just you type Kwarada Subramanian Tyagaraja, you will get my lecture. Very short, but quick.
10 minutes, 10-15 minutes lecture.
Maximum 15 minutes maybe, or 20 minutes, not more than that. Okay.
I found a book in Amazon even, Acharya.
My lecture article is there.
I don't remember the name, but there is a book.
So I will, otherwise I will send that article through admin to all of you, just to go through. And they have given quotations from all the Upanishads, and Spotavada also I have taken. He doesn't know Spota. There is the person who is talking like that, what are his qualifications? What he is up to? Don't take like this. If he forgets Jyotisham by the time he completes Vyakaranam, that will not do. Isn't it?
So Guruvarya, you have written so many books. Where can I find the books? Is there a central place where I can find them?
Online. Books are available online. Mahavakya Vicharaha, 4 Vrittis in Panini. And more important is Babaji knows theories of language, Oriental and Occidental. Both the theories of Oriental or Eastern this thing and those things put in a nutshell. And I refuted the Western, all the theories are actually they are hypotheses. Babaji is showing by DK Publisher, and I brought in for the first time in 150 years, AIT Aryan Invasion Theory is buried by me. I have taken Mahabhashyam and Mein Kampf of Adolf Hitler, where he says Aryans are to rule, not to be ruled, etc. And Radio Berlin in 1939 or so, whatever he said in Mein Kampf, my struggle, what me means. Anyway, so I compared and I have given from material from Sushita Samhita, Arthashastram, etc. how to decide the meaning. There are some 53 or 43 Tantra Yuktis. The last chapter of Tantra Arthashastra of Kautalya deals with Tantra Yuktis. But they are there in Charaka Samhita and Sushita Samhita also. I have given examples for medicine only, not ordinary. Just look into that and feel free.
Vakyapadiyam
Brahmakanda.
Yes, that is there in Amazon.
That is also Vakyapadiyam translation of Vakyapadiyam Brahmakanda. In 5 steps I have given Tatparyam, what is the meaning, doubts, Padacheda, both in Devanagari and Roman script you will find the book.
Where is it available, Mahodaya?
Amazon.
That things are okay. I will just send the first page tomorrow.
Please.
So that everybody will receive, those who are interested will purchase or go to online. Is it okay?
Guruvarya, Guruvarya, so I want to study Nyaya and Mimamsa from the beginning. So what books should I start with for Nyaya and Mimamsa?
Very easy. This is Nyaya. Nyaya for Nyaya it is there now. Takkasangraha.
Okay. And for Mimamsa?
For Mimamsa Nyaya Prakasha is there. Or Mimamsa Paribhasha is also there. But they discuss only first 6 chapters. They do not go deep, Babaji. I have given the material there. You will find material from 12 adhyayas.
In which book, Guruvarya?
Huh?
Which book for Mimamsa?
मीमांसा न्याय प्रकाशः or मीमांसा and मीमांसा परिभाषा, both are there.
So
Okay.
Artha Sangraha.
Huh?
Artha Sangraha.
Sorry, Artha Sangraha. Artha
Oh, Artha
Sangraha and मीमांसा, yes, correct.
Okay.
Okay. ओम नमः पाणिनिकाचार्य पतंजलि विशेष शब्द विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तव्यो वंशभ्यो कर्मभ्यो महभ्यो गुरुभ्यः हम भूयात्।
बहु धन्यवाद गुरुवर्य।